Hey everybody, the first PR this week that I'll be doing is Cascadas Trailblalzer Startgate. The weekly challenge is 14 seconds left on the timer, using a C600 Ford Mustang from '93. Quick note, in the car list, whatever, it says Cobra. Those in the know, it's a Mustang. Same thing. Okay. You know what? This is only the second time they have done this Trailblazer in the 4 years that the game's been out. They've done all the other PRs like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 times. This is only number 2 for this one. Maybe they forgot about it. I don't know. There are 2 ways to do this one. The first one is slower but easier. You trigger the gates, get back on the road pretty much immediately, cut through there, get back on the road here, and you just follow the road whole rest of the way. Route 2, you trigger the gates. You don't have much choice there. You get back on the road over on this side. You follow the road. You go off about here, and then you plow through the jungle. And it is a bit of a mess. There is some rewinding involved. However, it is much quicker. But again, like I said, there's some rewinding involved. I will go ahead and do this both ways. The first take will be the slow way. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, and like I said, you need to trigger the gates, which is kind of weird trigger it this way, and you get back on the road. Right here, and then I did mention you need to cut through here, and there's a little bit of water, river you need to go through, not too bad. Okay, now we need to get back on the road. And you basically fault the rest of the way through. You can kind of go off a little bit, kind of, skirt the edges a little bit if you need to, but you're just following the road. That's all you're doing. We should end with, well, I don't know, maybe around 18, 19 seconds or so. We'll see here. Like I said, all we need is 14, so we'll be A-okay. Actually, we're making really good time here. Like I said, this is the easier way, just a little bit slower. We'll drive through the jungle, casual drive. All right, here we go. Getting through this bad boy at 16.903 seconds left. Okay, let me go ahead and show you the quicker but more chaotic way here. Okay, here we are going the second route. Like I said, this is quicker, but a little more chaotic. Significantly different. Okay, there we go, triggering the gates. And we will join up with the road up here in a sec. You're going to see the speed zone, poles, whatever, that's where you want to go off. I'll show you up here in a sec. I'm going to go off throttle a little bit so I can get a little bit of control too. So here's the speed zone. And I nailed a tree. I saw that from a mile away, and it's kind of like a magnet. It's weird. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. You see the little path right there. You can hop on that, kind of follow that for a little bit, and then go through. And this where it gets a little bit more crazy. Like I said, the first river actually isn't too bad right here, right through it. The second one is kind of like a waterfall, and right there, and you kind of launch yourself a little bit, hit a tree. If you miss all that stuff, it ends up being quite a bit quicker. There you go, 20.353. So that was 4 seconds better, and I even kind of smacked into a whole bunch of stuff. There you go. Those are the 2 ways to do this PR. Let's go ahead and move on to the danger sign. All right, now we're at the Cascadas danger sign. Same name, but it's a danger sign. Weekly challenge, 557.7 feet, using, yes, the exact same car. And this is quite a bit more straightforward than the Trailblazer. You're just going to follow the road. You will go off right around there, and let me just mark it here. There you go. It'll tell you where to go off, and there's a guardrail there. You can knock out the guardrail, rewind, and just go right back through it so you don't lose any speed. The most difficult part about this one is that when you land, there's just a whole bunch of stuff you could hit. If you hit something that fails you, again, just rewind and re-aim slightly, re-jump. The distance is no problem, though. We're just getting a huge run up here to make sure we get enough speed to get that distance. I mean, no problem, like I was saying. Nice straight shot here. Much less stressful than the Trailblazer. Okay, here we go. Right here's where we're going to go off. Like I said, the guardrail's there. Really want to. You can rewind, like I was saying. And I don't think I lost all that much speed, but oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Should just not have rewound the first time. Oh boy, here we go. Look at this, there's another dude trying to do it. Oh, Nelly! Out of the way, Peck. Alright, here we go. We will get our 500 and some feet without any problem. 603.06. Alright, that takes care of the danger sign. Now I'm going to switch tunes to a drift tune and head on over to the drift zone. Alright, we're going to wrap up with the drift zone. This is Giro Encorvado drift zone. The weekly challenge is 20,000 points using, yet again, that same Mustang. But like I said, this is a drift tune, so totally different tune. You don't want to use this on the other two PRs. That'd be pretty darn hard. For this drift zone, 20,000 points, and this is microscopic. It's this tiny little corner here. That is it. 20,000 points isn't too bad at all. But not only with the different tune, we have different settings. So let's go ahead and get to that quick spiel here. For drifting, pretty much need to have anti-lock brakes off, traction control off, stability control off, and you don't need to, but I do prefer and recommend shifting to manual. Alright, with our settings in place, I'm going to give this a go in second gear. I'm already over there in second gear. And I'm just going to hang out there. Quick tip on this one, take it out wide. You see there's this little side road over here. Approach this one from over here, you get a much better entry into your whatever drift zone. I did tap the e-brake, as that tends to help a lot. We're already at 20,000, so we're good to go. And we're going to wrap up this bad boy at 34,780 points. That takes care of the drift zone, which takes care of all 3 PRs this week. Alright, thanks guys. I'll see you all later.